Hey everyone, it's Mindy Hahne, the Midwest premier sports handicapper, coming to you from TonySpix.com and the half of the morning show duo, The Morning Steam with Ramon Scott. But hope you enjoy this free pick video from our show. Be sure to click in the link in the description for our best bets. Now here is the pick.
This is a pretty good game to start us off. There's no doubt about that. And all the lines that you see here are probably about 2.5 hours old. So as I update them here to the real-time odds from a couple of major books, you'll see how the lines have moved here through the early morning hours here as we get moving. So that's very important information for you to take note of as the line is updated here. And I'll also touch on which teams maybe have taken the steam, right? Many of the
That's
steam
right.
plays, if you
Right.
will. So, because there has been steam in this game on both the side and the total, but hasn't really moved too much. In fact, Sacramento has taken the widely reported steam here, but this line's pretty much been holding steady at 5.5. There also was widely reported steam on the over, but I'm actually showing right now after an opener of 227.5 all the way up to 229, say all the way a point and a half,
Yeah.
we're down to 228.5. So
All
not
right.
much movement here, but Kings and over have taken the steam today.
Yeah, it's one of those like slight tick to the over for me. But it's like I hate to go against your Kings, Ramon. It bums me out that whenever I have to do it. But the 76ers have won 2 out of the last 3 here, putting up 129 a game in their last 3. Kings only wins coming 1 out of the last 3 games here. Only putting up 106. 76ers 3-1 against the spread versus the Kings over the last 3 years. I got to take the 76ers today. Sorry, Ramon.
No problem. You don't think do you think that the Kings, I don't want to say come back down to earth, but again, they're
Well,
going
it's
up.
just right now, like they're just not scoring as much as they had been, right? I mean, the last 5-10 games is a lot lower percentage wise than what they had been. So it's one of those like that's not much, right? I mean, that's the Kings catching a little fire, and then they're right back in the swing of the things for me. I mean, that's kind of how I take a look at it, right? I take a look at season as a whole. I take a look at a rolling average, where these teams are playing right now. That's kind of how I take a look at things.
Well, I mean, the 76ers are a championship contender for sure. The Kings are just a great surprise that maybe they could win a playoff
I'm
series
rooting for them. That's for
or
sure.
two, right? I mean,
I think it's a better league when the Kings are playing well, right?
yeah, and we're getting some great comments on this game already with Sieber. He says on this light spread, give him the Kings, and maybe it's a light spread because
These are
the
the
Kings,
76ers there.
the Sixers, right?
Yeah.
The Sixers, but the thing being there that the Kings have kind of earned the fact that they don't get a bushel of points anymore. We know De'Aaron Fox questionable again. Ron Hahn says waiting to see if he's starting questionable for this game. Certainly Fonzie saying the same thing. He wants to wait. We already kind of talked about it too, Mindy, about the injuries and how early we do our show and things
Yeah.
like that. But again, nothing, no disrespect to Ron or Fonzie in that. But again, the job as a handicapper is to try to take advantage of a current line to try to estimate what you think about his chances of playing today, right? So, but I think with Fox questionable, I think that it's almost undeterminable whether or not his status will improve before this one. So, Philly, you guys have mentioned it already, and Scott says, look, Philly on a roll right now against the spread. Rodney says he wants Fox confirmed before he even gets involved. Ron, we just started already.
Not yet, Ron.
Yep,
You're in
yep.
luck.
The Lakers. We go in rotation order, everybody too. Also, so if you're wondering ever, maybe you don't follow it the Vegas rotations, but we kind of with those usually go kind of in chronological order as well. But we go in rotation order here. So, anyways, Mindy. So Scott says Philly's covered 10 of the last 14 games, and how about they've covered the last 9 straight at home as well? So Hey, Latifa, great to have you here. So they've covered 9 straight. Sacramento 4-9 to the under on the road, and that's the way I'm probably going to be looking. Take my chances. I've got to make a play here, whether I know De'Aaron Fox is in there or not. Going to fade the steam a little bit here. I think it'll be a nice game. I'm going to go under in this one, Mindy. You are on Philly. I may be on the Kings. In this one. And when Fox, I will say this, when Fox's status, I think, has been announced officially, there may be line movement there as well, one way or the other. So those of you who are waiting for Fox's announcement to maybe possibly the Kings, you're not going to get this 5.5. I think at that point, I think you'll see a tick down to maybe even 4.5 or so. So, anyways, Ron says he's leaning Philly right now, so it looks like he'll be with you. Looks like you got some consensus with you, Mindy. I'm just kind of banking
No, he got
on.
the under with you right there. Look at that. Look at that, Ramon.
Okay. And I'm probably going to be banking on the Kings. And again, Ron says the line will move much more, says maybe more than that. So I don't know. When you're playing Philly, I think it might be a little bit different. So we will see. I mean, Fox is a top player for sure. Latifa's going to go with the Sixers as well. And, quite frankly, when I handicap these games, and again, you want the best line. So if I want the Kings right now, that'd be the time to do it. But again, I might get a little bit more if he's announced out. I might get more points, but a lot of times I'm kind of basing my picks on that human algorithm, not so much as the personnel is very important, but like we always say, it's always baked into the line. So good handicap, you guys. Good job in the chat. That's what we didn't get any of that yesterday.
We didn't. We were out on an island all by ourselves.
Yeah, so everyone's ready to go and fired up. No consensus here because of me, but we have Mindy on Philly laying the points, and I'll be on the under 228.5.
So thanks for watching, and make sure you get over to the Tony'sPicks.com website right now and check out our All Cappers tab where you can purchase some of our own personal picks. And be sure to go ahead and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. Okay, have fun. Watch another video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.